What's going on, fellow traders? It's the Wolf. Welcome to another episode of the Wolf Den Trader Takeaways. Today's July 30th. It's Tuesday. It's summer. And boy, did we feel that summer action today in pre-market. Not much popping. Super sleepy small cap action. But we did end up trading SMSI. We took PETZ short as well. And we had some other stuff going on. So with that, let's just hop right to executions. Rebecca, thank you so much. Now, SMSI is on the screen, as you can see. This thing has just been strong. Here's a 5-day, 5-minute chart. Let's go ahead and hop over to the Jumbotron. Now, normally our higher time frame chart is not a 10-year weekly chart, as you're seeing, but this thing is it just popped 52 weeks highs, and we need to see resistance. So with that being said, again, we've looked at this chart before, and we see major whipsaw. We see this thing just goes from 4 to 10, 4 to 8, 3 to 7, back to 2. So it's not a major surprise to see this push right here, but look at the volume. Now this volume right here is relatively major volume. The 90-day relative volume is massive. With that being said, let's hop over back to the main screen, executions, and we're in a swing. Let's go ahead and just roll that up. 32 million shares outstanding. Shout out to EQ, who went through the proxies one by one and gave us a 5 to 7 million float. We appreciate that. Normal range activity on this thing is $20, and today we had $1.20 minus the gap up. So here we are. I'm in a 550 short swing. I took it home last night, and then we pop in pre-market. Let's take a look at yesterday as well real quick. So we're coming down pre-market. I like what I see, so I take some executions are over here. I take a decent chunk off right here at 543, and then I also take some more profit into the first major wash. Now this first wash right here down to 524, 525 was a lower low, and this looked like it could have been the potential for a downside continuation, but that was not the case, as you can see. So we come up, now we come into yesterday's close, we see a double top resistance right here, and then we start to put in higher lows. We go higher low. We didn't really come back and retest VWAP, but this thing was just kind of grindy, looking at the volume at the bottom as well. Very manipulative. Let me just look at this volume kind of fading. Low is just quiet. And then typical manipulation action, we have a little flag breakout right here, and then volume comes in. Now, with this volume, especially with these higher candles right here, these 1-minute candles with like 60K. Now, this thing is trading relatively similar to how it was a few days ago. Day one, it was trading 23 million shares. Day two, it traded about 7 or 8 million shares without checking. And then now day three, we only traded like 1.2 or 1.3 million shares. Let me check. Sorry about that. My indicators are not here. Significantly lower volume. Let me check that. Today we traded 10.2. Day 123. Sorry about that. So the volume is decreasing. We have volume divergence. This thing is up. We were looking at the 10-year chart, trying to pick tops here with the overhead resistance, and we took a loss on this. Now we're just trying to take this thing down. We know there's downside potential, but we're just getting in front of this volume right here, and there's no clear way to say it. The volume on this is just too massive. The manipulation in the volume is just too significant. I mean, there's 52-week highs, and we're shorting this thing. Ultimately, this thing will turn. That's our consensus, but trying to time it and try to pick tops is difficult. And we took a loss on this today. Executions are right here. I'm trying to average in around, against like $6, and then we see a wick. I add, and I'm just doing a trim stop here at seller exhaustion, adding back, and this should have just been an ultimate cut right here at 620. This is poor trading. A couple guys in the room were scalping this as well, and just all day there's not many setups, and we're sitting at our desks, we're watching, we're doing what we do. We're at work, we're at the office, we're watching these trades develop, and the setups just aren't there. My setups weren't there. Just trading out of boredom, and this is not how we trade. This is not a good day right here for Wolf trading. We did trim the position right here, a good percentage of it, I believe, and then just taking losses right here, out of the money cuts and trims, and I held a little bit of the position again overnight, and tomorrow we'll definitely be trying to use hard stops on that and just trying to get out of this position. Now there are some guys in the room as well that carried overnight, and we're really going to have eyes on this in pre-market. We're watching it right now. The offer's at 631. We're tracking it, and if there's opportunity tomorrow and the setups are there, we're going to play it. PETZ. Now PETZ, this was a simple strategy. I was just looking for a 150 scale. Let's go ahead and hop over to the Jumbotron on this one. This is the only other trade, so this is going to be a short recap, guys. Appreciate your time, and leave any comments that you guys want. If you guys want me to change some of the technical indicators, or if you want me to change anything that you guys think that could be useful, let me know. We're always open to making this channel better. And here is PETZ, the 10-year chart. I mean, this thing's trading at $30 right now. We're trading around $1. Let's do 5-day, 5-minute on the Jumbotron. So here's day one, yesterday, and just basically late day fade, trend line break right here. So we get that nice trend line break, and this thing snaps down pre-market. They did trigger SSR, and then we come up, and then look at, we have some resistance. This is short term. This is short term volume deposits right here. Sorry, it's been a long day, guys, but we're looking at this volume, and as you can see, when we wicked up, my 150 thesis right here, it's tough because I was looking at volume. The front side volume profile is not there, but basically we have volume sitting right here, and I was just trying to short into the uptake of volume resistance. It's just a bread and butter play for us. Let's go back over to the main screen. Now, once we came up to that level, I had a 150 scale. So I had orders out here, and I caught it came up, it wicked me on the starter, came back and grabbed my first fill right up against yesterday's close, and then it just kind of faded. Now this thing was sideways. It was relatively slow. Look at the volume was tiny. It only traded 1.199. It's 1.2 million today, and I had a 107 target out, barely near miss, right? Here's my 107 target, near miss, near miss. I'm just sitting here patiently. Then I'm starting to get another miss, and I'm watching the bid and the offer, and I shouldn't be watching the bid and the offer as much as I did because this thing's just going sideways. Look at the volume. So I moved it up to 109, marketable limit order, and I just got out of the trade. I just didn't want to watch it anymore. And then I also brought my stop down to 113. Right here. Now I almost triggered that stop right here, but I did not. And then once we came down and formed a new low, a lower low, I moved my stop down to just above this previous lower high right here. So I had my stop set at 112, and then volume just completely died, and these guys just kind of manipulated this. They just pushed it up on basically no volume whatsoever. 1,200 shares. I mean, these guys they just pushed it, and I caught some slippage on this. No big deal, a cent or two. But this was a win, small size win. I wanted to get more size in on that 150. And that's it. I mean, there was not really too much opportunities for my particular niche. Wolf trading was slow this morning. There wasn't too much. We're going to focus on our setups tomorrow, and we're going to focus on the mental aspecting of trading and trader operations is what we're going to be focusing on. So last but not least, we're in the Wolf Trading Discord room. Here's the runner's room, and not too much running today, but PIRS. Now PIRS is a day 2, just coming back up, forming a lower high on the higher time frame. We'll keep an eye on that. SLCA finished very strong. Came back up, looked like we might have a double top, but then the thing just started printing. It just went from an uptrend. Not too much volume, but enough. It's not going to be on radar. And SMSI, I'm short SMSI. A couple guys in the room are also short that. We're going to carry it overnight, and we're going to have eyes on this again tomorrow. Not too much running. We can see if we can get some more shorts in on this. And that's it, guys. So thanks for your ear. Appreciate it. It's been a long day. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.